I thought viewpotting helped you. Typically, it would, but here's the thing. I don't like fake bullshit. I don't like fake numbers. I'm not here for money. I'm not here for fame. I'm not here for any of the bullshit that a lot of other people do this for. I'm here to stream as a hobby, and I'm here to create a community. And that's it. I know. Simple wants and beliefs. How fucking hard to try and consider in life. But Nick, oh my god. Entard the Third. Truly great. Okay. So, welcome back, Milano. Oh, it's so racist that I got caught reading a chat name. Wow, holy shit. The obvious bait username was bait. Crazy work. You know what? We can do this. We can play this game. This will be fun. Calm down. I just heard the end part. I can't see his chats. You can't see his chats? Why are his chats automatically not showing on YouTube due to a filter or something? The hell? Okay, that's actually weird. Huh. We will just highlight this for posterity so there's no confusion or bullshit narratives going on. So, as you can see, the username is fully here. It says what it says. So, I'm not being fucking foolish or anything like that. He's there. Goodbye. That's a lot of YouTube tabs? Oh, that's nothing. When you do politics content and other stuff along the lines, you need to remain informed. Why do you have a million tabs? Are you right wing? I don't know why you're bothering asking about it when we're playing a video game. But yes, I am. Did I vote for Trump? I voted who I voted for. It would take 2 seconds of research to be able to see my opinion. You came across as a left wing? I came across as a libtard. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ow. What happened to the game? I switched viewports. Because clearly we're talking about something now. So the game is on pause. It's 2 a.m. Well, no. It's 7 p.m. here. So, might be 2 a.m. for you, not for me. Are we good now? It's all out of the systems? Alright. Well, if it's all out of our systems, and YouTube seems to have been fully curbed with the bullshit since I ended and restarted the stream there, hopefully we are over with those fucking punks viewbotting, and they're not going to keep it up since I wasted their money. If anything, I look forward to if they try and do that to my stream again, because I'll just end stream and lose them their money again. Truly, peak. This could use some fucking salt. I return. I return. The salt helped that immensely. W. Okay. I think we won, chat. I think they fully fucking gave up. Finally. It took like half an hour for them to give up. It really does go to show just how desperate for attention and fucking sad and lonely those people are. that they have the patience and determination to sit through being rightfully talked down to like that, just so they can try and rage bait and act like children. And then with one last ounce of effort, they put a rage bait, racial slur username into chat to try and catch me out as some sort of getcha. Isn't it funny how the cookie crumbles when pathetic people act pathetic? It's almost like they get outed for being weak, subhuman garbage, and so they run away like cowards, always. I was fucking hungry, bro. Famished, even. Well. With our victory, I think it cements rather plainly that we can go ahead and fully fix the issues we're dealing with by just doing a beautiful little thing called banning the idiots. Damn, it is way more peaceful now. I should see about getting an asset with like a noodle cup or something for moments like this when I'm eating, to try and signify it visually so people know what's going on the moment they jump in. Because otherwise it just looks like we're doing just chatting stuff for the most part, which is a bit misinformative. Now, let's tag that on. Okay. With that tagged on, let's jump back into game. And we'll go for a little bit longer and then we'll call it. Because now we don't have distractions keeping us from being able to do what we're doing. Alright. So, I was able to get my hand on... Ooh. That's good. I was able to get my hand on... alien containment. So realistically, we could get that up now, which means we could start hatching those eggs that we have. Okay. Let's do it. So I'm gonna need a good amount of glass, of which I just fucked up. God damn it. There we go. How much glass do we even have? 1 bit, and then we are pretty much shit out of luck with quartz. Okay. So let's grab that so we could just take it along with us wherever. It's always good to have a beacon. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Man. Maybe I'm petty, but I'm actually very happy that we won that encounter and chased the fucking punks off. I feel like they were very confident they would get me to crack. Ooh, bunch of quartz over there. Boom, boom, and boom. Let's go grab, ooh, bladderfish. Alright. Then we have this, and then there's 2 more further down. Yeah. You and you two. It leaves us with a fair bit more inventory space, so we can still gather some more quartz. Jack shit in you. Parasites. That one has the virus in it. Some more quartzicus. What are you? Sea moth fragment. It's free titanium. Not complaining. Go away, sand shark. Do we have a way into this wreckage? That is the question. It's looking like a pretty firm no, not gonna lie. Maybe up on the top, and yes, we do have an opening. Disinfected water and a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Further up here, which can lead us down. I'm still here, by the way. What's up, Milano? You're good. Battery charger fragment. Okay. Fuck. There's a lot of paths in here. And we do not have infinite breath. So let's head up to surface, refill our air, and then we'll do another once through there and just make sure we're not missing anything. Okay. So, we come in through here, we go up, we go through the staircase, which leads us into a weird little compartment area. In here, there is no further path this way. Can we skirt into this cubby through this? Yes, we can. Where is everyone? Only 2 viewers on Twitch and 4 on YouTube. I assume folks are just silent watching, aka lurking. What are you? Modification station. We already have both of that. Battery charger. That's a prawn arm, another battery charger. Battery charger. Jesus Christ, this place is big. Lights on, battery charger, that's a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
That's not a path. There's a poster. That's just sand clipping. Battery charger and disinfected water, which we don't need. Okay. Let's head back up and through here. Leads out to this spot, which let's check the rest of this room. We need a repair tool to get in here. Ow. Nothing in the lockers. I was kind of expecting something in one, to be fair. And then that leads to a way out for us, correct? Yes, it does. Okay. So that's an additional way out. Repair tool there. Data terminal. And the data is all garbled to shit. Interesting. And that's still a modification station. If we'd found this place earlier on, this actually would have been pretty nice to get stuff at, so we wouldn't have had to go through to other wreckages and everything, but... well, you don't always get the perfect optimized path when you don't know what you're doing. Such is life. What's up, Briefback? Already been in down there. Let's get this stuff put away so we can start actually getting stuff settled. Alright. Yeah. Alright. You three in there. You in there. We'll go ahead and cook up the Hoover fish. You dudes in there. You in there. And let's make some glass. And 2 titanium. Which means we can go ahead and drop all our quartz in here. Which gives us space to do our batteries. And I guess habitat builder. Alright. Dun 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 Alright. Quartz and 2 titanium. W. Alright, so for plants, we're probably going to want to put some coral in, potentially. Yeah, so let's see if we can't get any table coral and stuff so that we can actually plant shit that we want to reproduce. Yeah, table coral, acid mushroom, blood oil, and then we'll go grab some of this shit too. In here. Okay. Okay, we can't put table coral, unfortunately. We can put creep vine. We can put blood vine. Okay. So those are purely visual, but I think when, yeah, so the creep vines growing will be allowed. Okay. Interesting. All right. Subnautica is kind of the funniest game, because in creative you can't die, and I have anger issues, so in most games I get mad if I die. I mean, I think that's fair. Getting angry when you die makes sense, especially for survival games where you lose some of your inventory when you die. But I typically am just someone that deals with permadeath games and stuff like that, so I often am in the running with these kind of mechanics, so I'm a bit more used to them, I guess. I tolerate them more. Let's do one creature egg at a time, I guess. And I can pick the fucking mushroom through the container? What? Can I drop you in there by that? No. So I think I just need to drop them proper, and then they'll grow over time? Question mark? Which means I should probably drop some actual fish in there as well to be food for it whenever it grows. Alright. Let's go catch some fish. More quartz down there. Temptation is telling me to get it, but I'm gonna resist. Okay. Beautiful. Look at you, buddies. We'll just have to see how that egg goes, because a part of me doubts that it will actually hatch. But we'll have to see, because I just don't know enough about the game to be able to say. I've never seen or really messed with this mechanic. Okay. Now where they're noshed up, let's head down. Let's put this creepvine cluster into the nature bin. Let's save game. Oh, no. Have I ever played Little Nightmares? So, I have not played it. Well, that's not true. I played the first one. I never played the second one, but I did watch a full playthrough of it on YouTube, so I do know what happens in it. Okay. Let's come over to Restream. Let's update stream title, then let's update stream game. Can you play FNAF? I do not own the FNAF games on Steam, so no, I cannot, unfortunately. And I have pretty much been through most, if not all, of FNAF already as a result of, you know, being on the internet since 2014. So I'm privy to all of the games and what happens in them. I have a rudimentary just experience and knowledge due to MatPat and a bunch of other creators online and in the space, so I can talk about FNAF, but playing it would just be a bit redundant, I guess, unless it was for like a Halloween marathon or something, which I actually did do a similar FNAF marathon kind of thing this last year. It's just that due to updates to my hardware, I lost the games, and I'm gonna have to repurchase them if I want to do that sort of thing again, which I do not have the cash on hand and spare to go spending on fucking FNAF games. There's more important ventures to focus on, pretty much. Come on, Honglu, you're better than that, son. Weak sauce. That's enough lo-fi. Let's get something a bit more. There we go. Okay. You go ahead and do that, Sinclair. Please win your clash. Don, you go ahead and do that. There we go. Heath, you dodged that. Yeah, you have a sloth defense. You're upgraded now. You can do that. I believe in you, Yisang. W. I have FNAF Sister Location, but not the full game. Just the demo, I'm guessing? Okay. So, Heath, you should be able to... Honestly, no. Just dodge. Faust, you get your kill off that. You go ahead and do that. We have that, so you do that. You there. You there. You there. And Don, you go ahead and do that. Okay. I mean, if you don't have the full game, but you have it, I assume that means you have the demo. That's the logical conclusion. Good job, Don. Alright, she has her skill 3, but it's a matter of whether we'll use it on the right enemy now. Sinclair, you do that. Please kill. We do not... No, we do. Okay. Yi Sang, you're gonna go ahead and do that again. You're gonna dodge that. You go ahead, do that. And you go ahead and block that. I just got it from my mom's account. What game are you playing? Currently we're playing Limbus Company. It's a game from the studio Project Moon. It is their 3rd game overall in a series of games which have one large-scale story which progresses throughout entries. Think of it as an RPG and a gacha crossed together because it's a very story-heavy game with a lot of dialogue and character writing and stuff like that. Currently, I am just doing my dailies in it to get my resources for general gameplay mechanics. Faust, you go ahead and do that. Ryoshu, you can finally do that. And Don, you do that. Okay. Why have I been pinged? Oh, he's playing DBT. W. W Don, W Ryoshu. And that is our EXP Lux done. Now we can just skip our Thread Lux, get our resources, and then set our IDs up, and then hop off. Alright. So... skip 3 times. Let's go redeem our battle pass. Two more days, and then we get that. Sinclair shards. Right? Yeah. Because we can always save up after to get more shards for Ishmael for her Uptide 4. Do you have PS Plus? No, I don't have a PlayStation for one, and even if I did, I'm not one to... The way I see it, with a PC, which gives you free, like, access to multiplayer, as long as you have the game, I don't see much of a reason in buying and wasting money on a subscription service for multiplayer for either Xbox or PlayStation. And that's why, even though I still have my Xbox One and 360, I don't really use them, nor do I plan on ever buying Live for them again. I could just play the games on PC, have better performance, have better control with keyboard and mouse, and not have to pay for multiplayer. And I don't know, personal preference, go burr. Okay. So with Sinking Team, we did get you up to level 50. So I think yeah. I think we're good to call it. Almost halfway to level 86, which is kind of a W. I really want these guys, so I think I'm gonna do the stupid thing. Now that we're streaming, I did the rest of my pulls off stream, so I might have just had trash luck due to that. Now that we're on stream, let's go for a good luck pull. Please work out. Please, Kim Ji-hoon. Kim Ji-hoon, you bastard. Oh my god, we're out so much lunacy. It's painful. Oh well, at least Ishmael got some more shards, I guess. Fuck, though. Do I... No, I save it. I save it until more IDs come out. That way it's more likely to get something varied. I'll just save up shards for those two. Alright. Well, guys, I think that is where we'll call it. Nice 3-hour stream. We triumphed over a couple of punks view-botting us for no reason other than to be obnoxious. And we got some stuff done in Subnautica, so relatively decent time spent. Thanks to you guys who came out for coming out. Let's see what you're saying. On PlayStation, you can get some games that cost money for free, like Doom or Doom Eternal. Yeah, no, you can do the same thing on Xbox with Game Pass and get a lot of like very cheap games that would otherwise be like 60 each. Again, it's just I don't have a PlayStation for one, and for two, PS Plus is just not worth it, and so is Xbox Live not worth it. Not to mention the fact that the people behind the companies are just not reputable, and I don't want to do anything that would help support them further than I already have throughout my life of being a console player at times, and that's just a personal preference. Power to you if you like the consoles or have to use them as your primary method of gaming due to not having a computer. Power to you. But as a streamer and as a just consumer of gaming in general, that's my preference. I hope that is understandable and acceptable. But I hope you guys have a good night. It is apparently supposed to snow again sometime soon. It's not going to be anywhere near as bad as that last snowstorm from what I've been hearing. But if it snows in your area, please be safe. stay warm, and try your best not to get sick. And also try not to get any of the snow, like, try to have it not touch your skin bare, and try not to ingest any of it if you can help it, because there have been some stuff going around with tests of it showing that there's a lot of like aluminum and mercury and heavy metals and shit in the snow. So it's probably not that safe to get inside you on like a large scale. So please be safe out there in that regard if you're out shoveling or out when it's snowing and such. Stay safe, stay warm, and take care, guys. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it as always. Deuces.